Follow the leader.
Hello, my name is Michael Hund, Yale School Management Class of 2018 and student in Jessica Helfand's The Art of Leadership course. Throughout the course of The Art of Leadership, we've learned how art and design create an introspective examination, enhance our perceptions of identity and authority, and as Jessica says, how visual perception can reflect our values and amplify our beliefs. After spending 6 evenings at the Yale University Art Gallery, our class witnessed a diverse selection of works of art from an eclectic array of time periods and all corners of the world. It should come as no surprise that as future leaders of business and society, engulfed in full-time careers and a full-time MBA, that naturally our minds and conversations often drifted into concepts of our own philosophies of what it means to be a leader. There was one piece that stood out for me as a representation of my own ideals and aspirations of leadership. And the piece was the 1916 oil-on-canvas painting, Builder of Ships, by the American realist painter George Bellows. And George was once proclaimed by the Columbus Museum of Art as the most acclaimed American artist of his generation. Immediately, the imagery of a man building a ship, dedicating his blood, sweat, and mastery to create a vessel that would carry its passengers on a journey into uncharted waters, ignited a vivid proclamation within me of what it means to be a leader. And after spending some time with the painting and deconstructing its components and rebuilding the beams, the frame began to lift, and 3 principles of leadership emerged. First, authenticity. Jean-Paul Sartre said, "Only the guy who isn't rowing has time to rock the boat." And in the painting you can see the builder, his face intense and exhaustion and scarred, while those around him remain faceless. And this causes the viewer's attention to really focus on the man doing the work, carrying the heavy weight of the rope on his back. Leadership is getting your hands dirty, showing grit, determination, perseverance, strength, courage, building alongside your team, rowing alongside your team, leading by example, a commitment to presence, a direct connection with your team, a demonstration of understanding the front lines by being on the front lines, builds authenticity in a leader. An authenticity that is respected, admired. It's a sense that I can trust him. He's one of us. Up next is vision. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry said, "If you want to build a ship, don't drum up people to collect wood and don't assign them tasks and work, but rather teach them to long for the endless immensity of the sea." While much of the painting is dark and muted, in the back right corner we can see the shining sea, and even a bit further, a distant land. In fact, as our eye follows the bow back to the stern, the ship almost points to it, beckons for it. Leadership is about setting the course, establishing the mission, having a vision so strong that even the most mundane task seems like part of the greater goal. Every nail hammered, every piece of lumber lifted, every bead of sweat broken will get us closer to achieving our mission. But a vision is also about being able to pivot, to constantly implore creativity and innovation, to change course when the waters get rocky, when a storm hits. Leaders who can establish a vision that inspires those around them can unite teams around a central purpose, create a devotedness that supersedes any one individual, and build a team who is motivated by setting sail together in the pursuit of greatness. And finally, empowering others. Martin Luther King declared, "We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now." The builder of ships here is not barking out orders. He's not standing over the shoulders of the people around him. He's not standing on top of the ship saying, "Look at what I have done." He appears selfless and humble. His steps are heavy, deliberate, and strong, moving forward alongside his team, not in front. He's quick to say, "Look at what I've done. Look at what we've accomplished as one." For me, leadership is defined not only by your individual accomplishments, but in fact, more importantly, by the impact you have on those around you. It could be your shareholders, it could be your stakeholders, it could be your team, or even the community in which you live. When you build the ship, you don't build it for yourself. You build it for the people that it'll carry. And by empowering those within it, the entire vessel becomes stronger. And it's a leader's job to elevate those that they lead, to invest in developing each individual and unite all those from different ships and backgrounds and build one hell of a boat that can withstand the depths of any journey, that can reach even the most distant land. And it's a true leader that when the mission is achieved, his team says, "We did it."